Okay, let's talk about it real quick. Let's make it make sense. I'm a black teacher, and I usually get all the students with behavior problems. I'm a black teacher, and I am expected to be able to have a relationship with every black kid in that building. I'm a black teacher, and I have to explain to people that I'm actually a teacher and not a sub. I'm a black teacher, and my classroom management technique is the death stare. Because play with who? Don't play with me, because I don't play with kids. I'm a black teacher, and anytime I disagree with admin or ask questions at the faculty meeting, it's perceived as complaining or being aggressive. I'm a black teacher, and morally, I don't agree with anything happening in the school system. I'm a black teacher, and yes, I do teach a core subject. I'm a black teacher, and I prefer to work in urban school districts so that my students have representation. I am a black teacher, and I have gone rogue. And because I've gone rogue, admin walk on eggshells around me, baby. They tiptoeing around Miss Holloway. I'm a black teacher, and I don't follow rules that admin in the district make if the rule does not make sense. I do what's best for Miss Holloway to survive, and I do what's best for my kids. Make it make sense.
Sure. Of course I'm going to use sarcasm as redirection. It's my thing. I'm a black teacher. Of course I'm going to remind you that we are this and that these people don't care about us. I'm a black teacher. Of course I'm going to talk to you like this. Boy, sit your behind down right now. I ain't playing with you. I'm a black teacher. I dismiss you. The bell really doesn't dismiss you. Don't get up. I'm a black teacher. You're not quitting in this classroom. We're going to college. I'm a black teacher. And if you want to play, I can play all day. I got time. I'm a black teacher, and I will fail you. Ain't nothing in this world given. You good. I'm a black teacher. Of course you're going to get a 0. Of course I'm a black teacher. That exit ticket you gave me is going in the garbage after class. I'm a black teacher. And yes, I'm going to look at your Chromebook history. I want to be nosy. I'm a black teacher. You can feel ahead of others because I'm going to take my PTO.
Ever wonder what it's like to be a teacher? Just imagine this. You sign up for a job, right? In the first 2 weeks, you have training. The training goes well, and you're like, okay, I think I can do this. The pay is not that great, but, I'm going to try. So then somebody calls you into their office, and they're like, okay, so listen, your client list is going to be kind of big, and I'm just going to give you your client list, and tomorrow you're going to have to look over it, and then the next day it's go time. So your client list is kind of big, a little bit larger than normal. Hopefully you can handle that. And some of the people on your client list have like self-regulation control issues and like impulse control issues. So you're going to have to figure out how to work with that. And they don't train you how to do it. They just tell you have to do it. And you're like, okay, guess I'll do that. And they say, well, sometimes we're also going to have like people with medical issues and like your clients may have a seizure or something like that. So we're going to send you a presentation tomorrow and it needs to be turned in by tomorrow. And you're just going to like answer the questions and do like a quiz to show that you know how to like help people through medical issues like seizures and stuff. And you're like, but that's not really helping me figure out how to, and they're like, it's okay, you're just gonna have to figure it out. And then also sometimes we may overload you a little bit, and like you really can't miss a day of work. Like it's really imperative that you like come to work every day, because we're gonna like have a lot of extra people in your client list and you're gonna have to help them out. And you're like, okay, I guess you're not gonna pay me anything extra, but okay, cool. So then the day comes that you start working with your clients and you're like, okay, this is cool, I can do this. But then you start to notice that like they won't put their cell phones down, or like they always want to go to the restroom, and you're just kind of like, I can't get anything done, but I'm supposed to like help y'all, right? And so you talk to your boss and you're like, hey, I kind of need help. And they're like, okay, cool, we'll help you. But the thing is, we have other clients who are like fussing at us about the fact that they can't come to work with a tank top on. So like we kind of are a little bit more busy like handling rips and jeans right now. So we're gonna have to come back with you later, but just do the best that you can, right? And so then like you're frustrated and you're kind of like overwhelmed, and then things like the world changes, and then you have to try and find a way to teach your clients or like work with your clients like on the computer, but nobody's ever told you how to do that. And so you start trying to do it, and then you realize like, oh my God, I don't know how to do this. And so you ask for help, and they're still like, we still really can't help you, because we have people that are complaining about the fact that they have to be like they have to do their job on the computer because that's not what they signed up for. And you're like, well, I didn't sign up for this either. But you're like, okay, cool, I'll do what I have to do. So that's what it's like. That's what it's like being a teacher. Let me know in the comments if this is accurate, if how you feel as an educator, and send this to somebody that needs to understand what it feels like to be a teacher.
Hey Queens, so it's a post on Facebook that's going viral, and it says something like how hard it is to work with this generation of students. Dare I say it's harder to work with this generation of administrators and teachers. Let's get into it. So I made a list of why I think it's harder to work with this generation of teachers / administrators. Some of them, because it's not all y'all. Some administrators are very good. And I've worked for a few very good administrators and worked with a few very, very, very good teachers. But I'm gonna click this pen because I'm clocking T. Number one, I want to discuss the overall lack of professionalism in education. The first note that I want to make is that these days, teachers are talking about other teachers to students. In what world is that okay? Even worse, you have administrators who will talk badly about teachers to students as well. I know that I didn't take education courses in college because I didn't want to be a teacher, but most of these people took education classes in college. There's no way that you spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to college to learn to talk about your colleagues in front of students. I know they didn't teach y'all that. So the problem with teachers and administrators discussing teachers negatively in front of students is that it causes there to be a lack of respect from students to their instructors. So when you got teachers and administrators talking trash about me down the hallway, you have those same students coming back and not giving me the respect that I deserve, that I give them, because that's what they're seeing around campus. Adult behavior directly reflects onto students. So what type of climate, what type of culture are you building when you do stuff like that? Another thing is that students sometimes show respect as much as it's demonstrated to them. So if you got teachers and administrators talking about their colleagues to kids, the kids gonna do what they see the grown people doing. They're gonna follow suit. You know, almost like in class. You do it, then y'all do it together, and then they do it by themselves. Y'all know that I do, we do, you do. They be doing that, talking about teachers. Number two is the catty and petty behavior amongst teachers. Are y'all well? Is everything okay at home? I don't understand if teachers are all working towards the same goal. If we're all working towards the same thing, why are we not working together? Why is there not a cohesive environment being built so that we can achieve those things? That's the type of stuff that we're dealing with these days. And I know I'm not the only teacher who's dealing with this. The problem that causes is that it creates a hostile and unproductive work environment. We have a lot of teachers who are leaving education because of the kids, but a lot of teachers are also leaving education because of their colleagues. I just feel like at this point, even with me, people would rather leave the teaching field altogether than to have to deal with bullshit every day. So this is what I would like. I would like for us as educators to bring integrity and respect back to education. Where did that go? When I first started teaching, I never had to worry about my colleagues talking about me in a classroom full of students. I never had to worry about administrators talking about me to students. Where is the decorum and the class that teachers used to have? Because I don't remember growing up my teachers talking about other teachers in front of us either. Professionalism, respect, camaraderie, it all filters downwards and it affects students. Students feed off of what they see, and they use that stuff to their advantage. When they know that so-and-so teacher talking about this teacher, they already know that they can start mess with all of that and do what they want to do here and do it. It just creates chaos. Yeah, that's just one specific example, but those are the things that some of us educators are dealing with, the lack of professionalism in this generation of teachers and administrators. I think some of y'all need to go back to school. I think some of y'all need a little touch up of something. Thank you all for watching.
Things my students said to me this week as a second grade teacher. Number one, today was field day and a student came up to me and said, "Miss E, I can't play today. My arthritis is acting up." Your what? My arthritis. What is that? What is arthritis? Number 2, Miss E, this water tastes like booty water. Another student says, how do you know what booty water tastes like? I have the same question, actually. Number 3, we were doing math, and I said, if you all get this wrong, I'm going to quit my job and start feeding animals at the zoo. And a student said, so you're going to become a farmer? A farmer? A farmer? My. A farmer? Number 4, I asked the students if they ever had bologna before. And a student said, what is that, like cheese from the olden days? Cheese? Oh, that hurt right here. Number 5, Miss E, he yeeted the football all the way over there. So I asked, what does yeet mean? They said, you know, like skibbity yeet bop. No. Number 6, I brought an outdoor folding chair to field day today, and a student said, why aren't you sitting in the grass with us? Is it because your knees are bad? My grandma's knees are bad too. Yo, grandma, you're comparing your grandma's knees to my knees? Wow. Thanks for the concern. Number 7, Miss E, chicken jockey. Number 8, skibbity dop. Yes, skibbity skip dip, skibbity dobble deep dobble. Number 9, Miss E, if I win this game, you have to be absent until school is over. Don't mind if I do. Go ahead, I'll wait. Number 10, can you be my teacher next year? I never want to leave you. Oh, that's so sweet, but you gotta go. Her, you gotta go. Y'all, my shirt is backwards because I don't want y'all to know where I work. So before y'all get in the comments to let me know that my shirt is on backwards, that's why. All right? Peace.
That's why you don't sit on chairs like that. So I gotta tell y'all something, man. It's been a good time. It's been fun. It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice when some of y'all dogged me out. I didn't even say what I'm doing. So, I am leaving. I'm going to Chicago.
You wear your chain tomorrow, so.
I wear the chain tomorrow. It was nice knowing y'all though. I'm gonna come see y'all. Oh yeah, facts. I'll see y'all graduate for sure. Jewels, you good, bro?
No, he not. I'm doing your TikTok. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna follow everybody back on TikTok.
I'm blocking.
Okay.
Both of my accounts. Yes.
Tell my mods.
Yes, you do have a mod.
That little girl saw me walking up and she was like, "Ah, hell, he's black." Being a black teacher can be so hard sometimes. You're seen as supposed to be the role model for a certain demographic of students. You're seen as supposed to be the authoritarian, disciplining the certain behaviorally challenging students. You get microaggressions thrown your way left and right by parents, staff, and even students. There was one time I was subbing for a first grade classroom in a school with mostly Hispanic students. I walked up and the little girl in my class, she saw me. The moment she saw me, she said out loud, "Ah, hell, he's black." She said it twice. Ah, hell, he's black. Like, what are you parents teaching your children? Now, I'll admit, I was taken aback by it, and I could already tell what kind of day I was going to have based on that one interaction, but I was there to do my job and to go on back home, honestly. After that, I was just like, let me get my money and get back home. Now, hearing what I've had to deal with from a little 7-year-old child, imagine what some people have to deal with at the hands of parents and even other school staff. It can be really hard sometimes. I haven't even been teaching 5 years and I've already heard and seen a whole lot of stuff. Black teachers are like unicorns of the school system because they're rare and they're very much needed, but being a black teacher can definitely be hard if you're not being supported in the way you need to be supported. Now, personally me, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm still here.
Yep. How fast are you going to run out of here on the Crowd, how fast are you going to run out of here on the last day of school? I just want to know how fast you was going to run out of here on the last day. Yep. Wait a minute. Wait a... Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I just wanted to know how fast you was going to run out of here on the last day of school. Good morning.
Morning.
I just wanted to know how fast you was going to run out of here on the Good morning. I just want to know how fast you going to run out of here on the last day of school. Hello. I just wanted to know how fast you was going to run out of here on the last day of school. Good morning. Hodge, how fast you going to run out of here on the Good morning, Elle.
Good morning.
How fast are you going to run out of here on the I want to know how fast you were going to run out of here on the last. Good morning, Miss Mason. How fast are you going to run out of here on the last day?
Hey, Miss Winston. How fast you gonna run up out of here on the last day? Oh! 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 Oh!
How fast are you going to run out of here?